SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello and welcome back to God of War Ragnarok. I remembered that in the previous series of God of War, I tended to spend some time between episodes practicing the buttons and reminding myself how to fight. And so I did a little bit of that. I don't know how much it'll help since I don't really have much in the way of combos just yet, but you know what? Maybe it'll help, and that's all we can really hope for right now. But I did notice that I have 1,500 experience. I should probably... Kratos, are you intending to be holding your axe right now? Because you're not. Just so you're aware. Yeah. No, you didn't have it in your hand. Okay, there it is. There it is. You just keep keeping on a brave face. Maybe if he kept sternly looking like he was holding the axe, no one would notice that he wasn't, and he forgot to take it out before I entered the menus, apparently. Anyway, I've got 1,500 experience I should probably spend, so I figured, first off, let's go ahead and get Vaporized Frost. It's nice and cheap, and it means that I'll have bonus against frosted enemies, and, oh, wait, I get it. Oh, wait, I get it. I had thought it meant, like, enemies that were innately burning already, you do extra damage against them with your axe, but what it means is if you've managed to light the enemies on fire, then you switch to the axe, you do extra damage. Ah, I get it. Okay. All right, well, to that end, right, I already know how to light things on fire. I'll get better at it as time goes on, but there's a thing over here called Glacial Rake, where it seems to be a frost attack, a bonus, an easier to execute frost attack. It's very expensive too, which usually means that it's probably pretty good. Plus you only hold one button and it just happens, so that seems like a great thing to get. And freeze some dudes. Seems like a great plan. And then you switch to the blades and it should work out really well. Probably. I think I'm going to save my last 500 experience just because I don't know what I'm doing just yet, so let's just see here. So what I bought was this. Yeah, like that. Looks great. Okay, cool. So there's one attack that comes before it, but if you continue holding the button, then you do the raking ice or whatever it was called. I already forgot. You do the ice thing right afterwards. It's fine. Okay. Anyway, so what are we doing? Yeah, we're probably climbing this thing. What is the deal with you? Why do you seem different? Are these just raiders? I guess I haven't had a good look at their armor and such. Yeah, these are absolutely just raiders. Yeah, yep. It's one of the owl types and one of the more standard types. Great, got it. Okay, well, anyway.
Father.
Yeah.
The shield Mom gave you.
Yeah.
Thor damaged it. But now,
So it's Thor damaged it.
Could take a look at it.
That would be handy.
perhaps later.
I feel like it was still operational. Like, when I went back to edit, I tried to watch for when it got broken. And yeah, Thor did damage it, but I feel like Kratos still used it a little bit after the Thor fight. So maybe it was just on the way
We
out.
can get in this way.
We could, but there's a way to go this way, which means I'm going that way first. You know very little of my approach, Atreus. Now, what's this? Scrolls. New lore scroll. The Ashen God. Sure, let's have a look. The Ashen God. It is the Ashen God's fault. She told us. The witch said the Ashen God murdered... Oh, hey, that's me. Said the Ashen God murdered Baldur, and in so doing, started Fimbulwinter. She said if the god dies, Fimbulwinter will end. No more night, no more cold, no Ragnarok. We ran out of food a week ago. No matter. Soon we will feast on god flesh. Okay, so they're trying to kill me because Freya told them that it's my fault that Fimbulwinter is happening. And I mean, that's not necessarily wrong, but if they kill and eat me, I don't think it'll actually help anybody. I'm also not certain how good I would taste. I mean, I know people like aged meat, but like, there's aged and then there's aged. I don't even know how old I am at this point. Extremely old. Let's go with that. And again, I suppose I keep in decent shape, but that's probably not a good thing in terms of meat, is it? You don't want your meat all like... You don't want to do muscle building with your meat sources, do you? I feel like that's not a thing you want. It gets all rangy, stringy. I can't imagine I'd be tasty. Well, I don't know. I don't know that much about how you want to...
Here, Atreus.
Great question.
Okay. You remember all those shrines we found, telling the stories of giants?
Yes.
How the panel on the left would be their origin, and the panel on the right would be their fate?
I didn't
Yes.
really notice that.
We found many. I have seen them.
Well, there's more to them than we realize.
Is that so? Which way did you go? Oh, that way. You went that way, which means I'm going this way. This is how it works, Atreus. You've got to learn eventually. Oh, too far down? That's not jumpable? Well, there's bugs in here. And there's a bucket! Ha-ha! Bucket! There we go. Great. Now, can I actually hop down? Yes, I can. Perfect. And what did I drop out of the bucket? Hack silver, $11. Man, look at all the bugs, though. There's got to be something going on with these bugs, right? I mean, sure, I can kill them, probably. Guess I have to be very, very careful about it if I wish to kill them. I can kill them, though, if I wish. I have no idea what that accomplishes, if anything. Great, so they're just bugs. Yeah, all right, whatever. Figured I'd check it out, that's all, you know. Life crystal, we'll save that for later. You never know when you'll need that. All right, so you're talking a big game, but I don't actually see what you're talking about yet. Were we just easing me into it? I guess I did get impatient and ask, didn't I? I did. Man, this frosting effect is actually pretty neat. I mean, it looks like it'd be unpleasant to touch this gate, for example, but, like, it looks neat anyway, right? It looks pretty neat. Gets the idea that it's very, very cold.
The pillar is new,
Ah.
but the shrine is just on the other side.
So you're telling me to move it out of the way? Is that what you want? Atreus? I assume that's exactly what you want, which means I'm gonna...
Things collapsing on a regular basis in these parts.
Seems like it.
Fimbulwinter wears down all things, even stone.
Apparently, yeah. Wow, I got more money out of just those urns than I did out of knocking down that bucket and then chasing my prize to the bottom of a well. Well, whatever. That's okay. That's all right. It's just fine. All right. Just stick a thing in that and boop. Oh, come on now. So the tree was frozen, so I got to do it again? Sure. Still no good. All right. Well, in that case, would you... Wait a second. Squirrels. Hello, squirrels. You might want to move. I'm going to do a thing. Yeah. There we go.
That should help.
Yeah, probably.
Did
But not for
something
the
big
squirrels.
Over on the right.
Did it? I didn't hear anything? What are you talking about? Was that supposed to be a hint? Was that supposed to be a hint in case I didn't figure it out already? Well, I did figure it out already. Thanks anyway. I'm also not sure why that
There we
tree
go.
faded out of existence after I ripped it down. But who knows? Maybe the squirrels took it away with their spirits as they died in the impact. That's my only guess. I don't really understand how squirrels work. Right. Oh, yeah, it is one of those things, isn't it? So you've already opened this one, but you close it again for some reason? Seems to be the case. Sure, whatever, Atreus. You do what you want, I guess.
You watching?
Am I seem to be. Uh-huh.
Well, that's new.
You could say. So you already knew about this and you've been inside there, have you? Oh, you have. Great, well...
Come on.
Atreus, wait!
Yeah,
You-
I don't think he's waiting.
Doesn't look like it. Glare. Alright, well... In we go, then.
What is this, lad? Where are we?
Somewhere only giants were meant to see.
Got it,
These
since you are
shrines
one.
tell their stories to the world. But it turns out the real stories, the secret stories, those they kept here, inside.
I see.
You remember the story of Skull and Hati? The wolf giants?
Not
Odin captured
Well?
them because he thinks it'll help him control when Ragnarok starts.
sure.
Remember,
But that's not the whole story. See, this shows the giants setting Skull and Hati free.
Uh-huh.
They're free. Is this the past or the future?
That's a great question.
Depends when you're looking at it.
Spoken like a giant.
Uh-huh.
See? The wolves are safe. Somewhere in Vanaheim.
Huh.
The first place Odin would look, I suppose.
There they are, chasing the sun and moon.
Old habits.
Until, look, the moon gets stolen.
By whom?
Somehow.
Atreus.
See? Hati's got nothing to chase.
And they say celestial theft is a victimless crime.
Do they, though?
Not totally sure who this is, but someone comes along and rescues the moon.
Sure. What does it
Then
say above its head?
The moon blocks out the sun.
A total eclipse. Haven't seen one of those in 100 winters.
Sure.
But then they chase an arrow, and things go back to normal.
Chase an arrow.
What does any of this have to do
We're
with...
coming to that.
Are we? Who was that just now with the horn and such?
Here's Ragnarok.
Sure.
Do you see who's leading the armies against Odin?
No.
That's Tyr.
Whoa.
If he's gonna be around at Ragnarok, that means he's gotta be alive.
Oh, so that was him who just
Right?
showed up at the end there.
Mimir, can this be?
Odin told me he killed Tyr.
Odin says a lot of
He
things.
trusted me at the time, or so I thought.
What if he didn't kill him? What if he's just had him locked up somewhere all this time?
Oh, that's Tyr there.
Enough.
Wait,
We are going home.
wait! I have one more thing to show you. It's just out here.
Where? Outside the door? Okay, so you dispelled the whole thing, but I still hadn't understood. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that you didn't translate, like words that were just there in runes, and I'm only still learning to read. You gotta be patient with me here. Oh well, I guess that's fine. Sure, out we go. So what's this one other thing?
What is this?
Everything I found. Well, almost everything.
Did you write it all down outside of the secret zone? That seems like a terrible idea. Oh, that's the thing you were looking at.
That's giant craftsmanship.
It's a walnut.
You've been to Jotunheim again?
No, I found it in one of the other shrines.
Uh-huh.
Other shrines. How many have you visited?
Well, all of them?
Fair enough, I
All
suppose.
the ones I could still get to in Midgard anyway.
Right.
I don't know what it is. But it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Just like all this.
Wait, did you seriously just write this down outside of
When
the
I was
secret
inside
zones?
one of the shrines, I saw an image of Tyr imprisoned,
Uh-huh.
but I couldn't tell where. There are hints inside the other shrines. They mention black smoke and the bleeding earth,
Mm-hmm.
but we could never figure out exactly.
We.
Who? Yeah, that's a great question. Kratos?
Sindri's been helping me.
Oh, okay, okay.
Look, I talked him into it. It wasn't his idea.
At least
I
it's
just
someone we
needed
knew.
someone to watch my back.
Controlling temper.
Black smoke. Bleeding earth. Could the prison be in Muspelheim?
That does sound...
Unlikely. Odin's got no presence to speak of in the primordial realms.
okay.
But the Bleeding Earth? Sounds like a mine, aye.
A mine.
The realm of the dwarves, perhaps.
Svartalfheim, that's a good bet. Their mines did belch black smoke.
Sure.
And Odin's had his thumb on the dwarves for a very long time.
All right. So,
That's it then. Tyr's in Svartalfheim somewhere, imprisoned in a mine.
possibly.
So, what now?
Not sure you want to be asking me that question, but
Home.
yeah. But, you know, home does have a hole in it and is exposed to the gods and all, but I'm sure it's fine.
This way.
Hey! Hold up. There's an entry I have to read. I know you're trying to talk, but, you know, hang on. Skull and Hati. Of all the stories Mimir told us of the giants, this was among the most difficult to believe. Giant wolves with the power to chase day into night and back again. Yet the secrets Atreus uncovered within their shrine reveal they are alive. And perhaps then so is Tyr. Sure, fair enough. Anyway, you were saying, Mimir.
Even if we consider looking for Tyr, how do you have us getting to Svartalfheim? You know Odin's had all travel between realms locked up tight.
That's true.
Sindri said he had an idea or two about that.
I suppose he would, wouldn't
Sindri
he?
is full of ideas.
Yep. What are you doing over there? I'm hearing a bunch of stuff like... Oh, never mind. You were just debating coming back up here with your fancy rope shot thing, huh? Can I open this? Of course I can. I'm Kratos. It's just a dang old screen door. I can get through that. All right. What do we got? Probably a chunk of iron. Or possibly a... Oh, rawhide. Okay, sure. Sounds good. Awfully fancy way to bury a chunk of leather, but fine with me, I guess.
Huh. Ground looks kind of cracked there.
It does, doesn't it? What do you propose we do about that exactly? Nothing in particular? Because, I mean, I'm pretty good at breaking things, but, like... I usually need some kind of a command. I don't know. Let's try this. No, not that. What is it? If I hit this 3 times? Yeah, I don't think that's going to do it. Doesn't have quite the staggering impact I probably would need. Unless you want me to, like, just put, like, stick something in it. No. Not that simple. Okay, well, So we're just commenting that the ground looks cracked. But we'll come to it later, I
There's a
suppose.
shortcut this way.
Is there? Which way? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Which way? It sounded like your voice came from over here, but wait, up there? Up there. Not up there. Where did he go? Okay, listen. There's a chest over there, and that's what I'm going to focus on, okay? That's what we're focusing on. I can't get there. Is there something I can bring down to let myself get there? No. Okay. So where's Atreus' shortcut? Atreus. Where'd he go? Up here? Up here. Probably this way. But we're totally ignoring the chest now. Okay. Well, you know I don't like ignoring chests, Atreus.
What's
Oh!
under there, you think?
I don't know. Are we going to jump on it and find out? Yes, we are!
Ah, back to smashing through things for fun and profit.
I
Lovely.
mean, when have I been about anything else, you know? Come on, this is what we do. You should just consider yourself lucky that I don't do it with quite such abandon these days. That's really all you can say. Alright, so chest. We're back to that. And I couldn't be happier. Alright, let's bash this open, or whatever we do.
Mimir, did you hear of Odin's offer?
To the lad? Not much. They stepped outside. But he told us about it. I wouldn't worry.
What about the things he did not tell us?
No comment from Amir on that one? I mean, it does seem relevant. He's definitely learned to keep secrets. But then again, when you're dealing with gods, I think that's kind of a thing that just sort of goes hand in hand with it, unfortunately. We had this whole big thing about me not telling him the truth and him resenting it, right? A whole big thing, and we finally came clean with each other, or mostly I came clean with him. But I guess that doesn't mean he necessarily is going to come clean with me. I guess that's fair enough, after a sense. Right, well... What are we
Remember
doing?
when we fought our first troll out this way?
Was it this?
I remember you lost control.
Yeah. You had to bring it up, didn't you?
You must tread carefully, brother. Danger is close.
What kind of danger? What do you have in...
You okay fighting without a shield?
I mean, I have
It's
to be...
not my first time.
No, that's true. I went through about 3 games without having a shield. Right. Not that I personally played all 3 of those games, mind you, but Kratos did, right? Right. I'm sure it's fine. So what's this danger you're talking about, Mimir? There's treasure. Probably. Yep. Trap indeed. Hello. So what's your deal? Who knows? Nope. Okay. Wow, that was a one-shot. I wasn't expecting that. That works out nicely. Okay, we're gonna try the new thingy. Nice! That does indeed freeze him pretty nicely. Oh, right, but then I need to switch to this, and then burn him. Great, so... Okay, there's a guy behind me. Wow, there's a big fella, I think. I can't actually tell. Nope, none of that, please. Why do you seem different? You seem different. You're beefier than the others. Okay, you're just beating up my son. But he's, you know, he's a tough one. He can probably take it. There we go. But that didn't actually light you on fire, huh? It wasn't good enough for that. Whoa, easy there. Easy. Okay, alright. Nope. Ah, dang it. I'm fine. I just forgot that I didn't have a shield for a second. I don't know. I didn't even hit the shield button, but I still forgot what I was all about here. Okay. Nothing's slowing this feller down, so why don't we just try freezing him a little bit and see how that suits him. Not good enough, huh? Okay, well, let's try the new move. That didn't even hit ya. Nope. Okay, one more, please. One more. There we go. Frozen. So that should slow you down a little bit. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Right, I should have... Wow. Messy. He could have broken his neck with any other method aside from his own stick. Raider Chief. Alright, sure. Check that out real quick. Raider Chief. The Raider Chiefs adopt the strength of the mighty ox for their filgya. And visually speaking, it's quite obvious. Massive hulking forms that can weaponize nearly every part of their body, should they throw their weight behind it. According to Raider tradition, chiefs are chosen through several days and nights of combat trials. Only the strongest of warriors are even given the chance, and by the end of the trials, most, if not all, of the contestants are dead, including the winner. Due to the drastically dwindling numbers, I think they may have changed their methods. I see. Yeah, that's not great methodology if everybody just dies, but fair enough. That one was alive up until the point that I broke his neck with his own, weapon. It was almost like a hammer, but it was forked in the end. I guess it was a polearm, huh? Like a polearm made out of sticks and bones, something like that? I don't know. What was I talking about? No, probably nothing important. Did I just not pick that up? I'm not sure why not. Oh, right, that was the hacksilver that was left out to just sort of lure me into walking forward, I guess. As far as I can tell, anyway. Alright. Great. So, you need me to lift this log for you? I feel like you could easily sneak under there, but I guess you're waiting for me, which is nice.
Phew.
Under you go.
Almost home.
Are we?
Brother, a word.
Sure.
Don't hold the lad's curiosity against him. It goes with being young.
In my youth, we learned obedience.
Yeah, well,
And is that what you wish for him?
That's-
Brother, he's going to walk his own path.
this is true.
If you don't want him walking away from you, then smarten up and walk with him a while.
Indeed. No, it's good advice, Mimir. It's good advice. He's, smart and powerful enough at this point that I don't think that just hammering obedience into him is really going to work. Probably. Anyway, there's a box there. I like boxes.
If we could find a way to open Rome travel to Svartalfheim, I bet there'd be all sorts of useful equipment for us to...
Enough. You will go.
Really?
But if we do not find Tyr, you will abandon your search. For good.
Bargaining.
Oh, right. You won't be sorry.
Wow, you accepted that pretty easily, didn't you? Then again, it's not like you actually would abandon your search for good, even if we don't find Tyr, so perhaps that's why. You can agree easily enough if you don't actually mean to hold yourself to it. So, why is there a swinging stick here, do you think? Something gonna attack me here? Sure seems like it. I'm hesitant to use this up. Maybe we already passed through here and are supposed to fight something else here with this particular stick? I wouldn't think so. I just opened that chest. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter that much. On we go. Where are we exactly? Why do you recognize this place? I sure don't. I guess you would know it pretty well, given that we live here. And I just sort of dropped my consciousness into Kratos a couple hours ago. It's understandable if I don't really know what's going on. Nice axe. Not as good as mine, but I can't do anything about it, so I guess that's fine. Wait, this is home? Wow, we really were close. Which means the raiders have a camp right here? That seems concerning. Well, I mean, we just did kill most of them, so it's probably fine, but, like, I don't know. Wherever you see one raider, there's probably 10.
Over here!
Wow, I thought you were a raider. Sindri, what are you doing just hanging out at my house, weirdo? Anyway, I was going to make a cockroach joke with raiders, but I didn't.
Sindri!
It's fine.
As I live and breathe, is that Atreus?
Why
It's
wouldn't
been
it be?
so long. How you've grown.
You can drop the act. It's,
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you'll follow me, Brock mentioned you needed somewhere safe to spend the night.
You sure do have a ridiculous way of running.
Your favorite dwarves can help you out with that. We're still your favorite dwarves.
we haven't met any other
You're
dwarves
still
yet.
the only dwarves we know.
Yeah, that one.
I'll take it.
Great. Glad to hear it. Nothing new around here, right? I mean, it's my home. Probably nothing's changed in the meantime, right? This gate is locked, I assume? It is indeed. And I can't go opening locked gates. That would hardly be proper of me. Anything down here? How are the wolves doing? Hey, wolves. You still chilling? Literally? Good thing the fire's still going, I guess. You'd less chill than you would be otherwise. But they seem to be doing all right and still refuse to make eye contact with me, so that's all fine. Hello, Sled. You seem to be doing well. Yeah, I think there's nothing over here. Let's go talk to Sindri, as I'm technically supposed to be doing. There we are, right over there. Big ol' yard we got around here. Convenient, I guess, for, I don't know, training or something. Alright, so what's the deal? Oh, you want to open it instead of me? Well, fine. You do that. Great,
After
thanks.
you, my friends.
Sure. Why did you hesitate before saying friends? Not sure. Probably no deeper meaning. I'm certain it's fine. The path surviving
Where are we
Fimbulwinter
going?
completed.
The cleanest cabin in all the 9 realms. And I'd prefer it to stay that way. Not looking at anyone in particular. Kratos.
Yeah. If you invite me
After
in,
that Thor
stuff
incident,
happens.
We thought we should make up some rooms. Till you can figure out your next moves.
Uh-huh.
Nearly there.
We don't have to move inside the realm between realms, though. I learned this last time around. You can just stand still and the door still opens. Also, why did you take your helmet off in here? You wore it outside. Does it keep your ears warm or something? It's made out of metal. Well, maybe it's lined. I don't know. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. I'll stop criticizing every little thing.
We've settled here in the realm between realms.
Oh, weird.
It's nothing much, but it's safe from Fimbulwinter, safe from Odin's eyes. And you really can't beat the view if you're into shimmering gray voids.
Uh-huh.
That's amazing, Sin.
Sin.
We have a plan to talk to you about.
Interesting
actually.
nickname.
Intriguing.
We do indeed. I wonder how much dwarves mind you going to their home realm. Also, I wonder if you two are outcasts or something? Why can I not move the camera? Oh, I see. I'm supposed to walk around without changing what I'm looking at. I'm supposed to be focused on the door. Got it. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I was trying very hard
Right
to change
this
my
way,
camera angle.
Kratos.
Anyway, yes?
Come in.
Coming in. Why did you just
Now,
open the door with
if
your
you
butt?
would just wipe your feet very thoroughly, I'll wait.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You're not gonna wipe your feet, are you?
No.
Okay then. Your bedrooms are there. The kitchen is just over there. Anybody need a snack? Kratos? Snack?
I do not need a snack.
What we need is your help getting to Svartalfheim so we can try and rescue Tyr.
I do not need a snack.
Alive? I mean, that's... What?
It's okay. I told him everything.
Everything?
You aided my son in disobeying me.
A little bit.
I kept an eye on him. On your behalf. Nothing risky. Everything very safe. Somebody else speak.
Important right now
Poke, poke,
is that
poke,
we
poke.
try and open up travel between realms again. You said you know a way?
Well, they can
Yes,
just step between
I do.
rooms, though.
It's just a lot of mud.
Then why haven't you opened the way already, man?
Well, to be frank, there was something we needed your help with.
Sure.
Oh,
Tit for tat and all
the
that.
Huldra brothers finally require the services of the smartest man alive.
That's it precisely.
Oh, hey, look who it is.
Not so fast. How'd that get in here?
What are we talking about? How'd what get in here?
What the hell is he anyway?
Wait.
This is my son.
Wait, you're...
Well, what in all yarns me the happened to him?
Why have you not...
He's too damn tall now.
How did you possibly...
It looks like that.
Harsh.
I blame you.
I mean, fair enough, I guess.
Well, come on then. Let's get him something that fits at least.
All
He's
right.
just getting older, you daft prat. Didn't you ever have an awkward phase in your youth?
Hey,
I suppose what's done is done. But you'll be putting your foot down from now on if you know what's good.
What, you mean in terms of him
He's
growing?
trying. Believe me.
Yeah,
All right, let's
I put a lot of
gear
feet
you
down.
fuckers up before you go off gallivanting.
sure. How did...
Begin with this.
Yeah,
Busted up good.
impressive that you can tell before you even open it.
Wouldn't you rather I just whip you up a new one?
It is important to me.
Is it?
Well,
I can't remember who
I'll
that was.
see what I can do. In the meanwhile, how about I fix you up with something to get you by?
Sure, I suppose. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, how is it possible that Atreus made all these secret bargains with Sindri and somehow never even bumped into Brock? Like, I'm guessing he's pretty sneaky when he wants to be, given that he did all this without my knowledge, but still, it seems a little strange. Anyway, welcome to the Huldra Brothers shop. Sorry, lost my train of thought for a second there. Craft and upgrade armor, but weapon attachments, items using resources. Right. Okay, so shields available. Brock has enough materials to forge a new shield. Go to the shields menu. Okay, I can do that.
I only got materials to make one of these in the here and now.
Uh-huh.
You bring me more resources, we'll see what we can do.
All right. So for one of these, I get for free. We got the Dauntless Shield, a shield fit for high risk and high reward parries. And defense, a shield fit for absorbing attacks and striking back. More of like a tower shield type of thing. Okay, so that's what I've been using the shield for. Oh, look at that. You can even use it for like a shield strike into the ground type thing. Well, that's not terrible. But I keep wanting to get better at parries. Let me see the... So, okay, there's the parry. And then you kind of punch a man with your shield. Okay. So I may regret this, but I think I'm going to get the Dauntless Shield because I want to get better at parries. That's the only reason. Okay. Dauntless Shield, a shield crafted for warriors focused on their foes' intentions, not for the faint of heart. Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes, won't we? Great, I got it. And if I wanted the other one, I'd need slag deposits, which I do not have. Well, all right, that's just fine. Great. So we got that. View armor. Sure, I can do that. Brock will craft some custom armor to fit Atreus. Navigate to the companion armor. There we go.
If the kid's gonna insist on getting taller, best make a habit of swinging in for new duds.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, honestly. Armor crafted with care by the legendary Holdra brothers, said to be one of their finest works. Brothers brand vestment. How would it be one of their finest works when it just appeared and he'd never seen Atreus before? Unless he's also lying. That's quite possible, come down to it. Anyway, go ahead and craft it. Woo! They are fast when they want to be. I guess that's why it's available, because they hadn't made it yet. Anyway, equip. Great. It's done. I didn't see what it changed, but I'm sure it's fine. All right. Good. Good. So, do you got anything I can buy from you in terms of... Oh, here we go. Fortified Husk Arm Guards, Vidar's Bracers of Might. Hang on, what am I wearing on my chest again? Oh, interesting. So the Vidar set and the Fortified set are, in fact, the ones that I already had in my house. And now I just have the option of getting more pieces of it. I see. So 5 strength instead of... What do we have here? 1? Got it. Oh, but you can upgrade things. Oh. Right. Now I'd take it to 12 and 3, but it'd also use up 3 of my forged iron, whereas the rest of these just take 500 hack silver. So it's starting off with something fairly mediocre and making a better thing out of it, but probably I'd do better to buy something that's better to begin with and upgrade it, I would think. Straight strength is really risky, particularly given how garbage I am at everything, but I am foolhardy, so we're doing it. Great. Vidar's Bracers of Might. Done. And then if I could... What we got here in the... We got the Fortified Husk Girdle. We got the Vidar's Belt of Might. That does have some defense on it, though. Just not nearly as much as the Husk Girdle. Nevertheless, we're getting the Belt of Might. Because I like hitting stuff real hard. Great. And then I could technically upgrade something. If I wished to. Which may not be a terrible idea. I can't do the Pauldron of Might, though. Don't have quite enough iron or hack silver. Oh, but it puts a buff on it. Combo finishers have high luck chance to increase Kratos' strength and stagger resistance for a duration. Combo finishers? I see. That's something I don't know anything about at the moment. I feel like if we upgrade the Belt of Might, right, then we get some decent defense despite wearing the, stupid Bash with Hammer armor, which I insist on buying. So why don't we do that? Spit Shine. Trophy earned. Great. I did it. I probably won't regret that. I mean, there's probably more resources where that came from, right? Almost certainly. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Great. So... And we can't upgrade Atreus' armor? We can't. Okay, that's fine. Oh, didn't even think about upgrading the...
Looks like Thimblewinter's been hard on our girl.
Indeed.
Give her here. She's overdue for some Brock love.
Right, that's a creepy way of putting it. Brock love is the tone of voice more than anything, I think. But in any case, yes, please do upgrade it. I forgot I had that Frozen Flame. Lovely. All right, stats and damage increase. Good for them. All right, I think that about does it, right? Would think so anyway. Yeah, we don't have Chaos Flames, so we can't do anything here. That's just fine.
Found some items you left behind, tossed them in the chest. What would you do without me?
Interesting.
I'm gonna go look around. Check out my room.
Shops have a chest
Shout
filled.
Sindri when you're ready.
Oh, right, we live here now. I forgot about that. Okay, so I actually missed some stuff, and it's in this box. Interesting, but I got lore entries, so I should probably read them. Codex. Let's see here. Friends. Brock. We don't actually have Sindri in here yet. The dwarven blacksmith Brock was our first ally we encountered when we set out for the mountain's peak. He and his brother Sindri made the Leviathan axe for Faye, and this has been our common bond. Brock is blunt, with a foul tongue, but there is a wisdom in his bluster. I find him acceptable company. Apparently, I make a lot of angry grunts around him, because he insults me directly, but, it's probably fine. It's probably just fine. Did I never look at the foe's entry and the hunters? I don't think I did. The stalker that ambushed us has broken my shield. Oh, she did! So Thor damaged it, she broke it. I didn't even notice that happening. She was a formidable huntress and fought well. I must alter my defensive strategy now that I do not have the ability to block. At least now we will be mentally prepared if we encounter another stalker. Right, but I do have a shield now. Great. Anything else new in here? Just the Raider Scout. Stalker. Oh, we never looked at this entry either. Stalker huntresses are worshippers of Skadi. Is it pronounced Skadi? I think it's Skadi. I usually say Skadi, but I think it's Skadi. Skadi. Skadi, a legendary giantess renowned for her hunting expertise. They're usually a peaceful group, wanting nothing more than to find their next challenge. It appears recent times have made some of them far more aggressive and ruthless. It can't be said if it's completely it can't be said if it's completely Fimbulwinter's fault. As with much of the pain in these realms, I suspect Odin's tampering with the natural order has something to do with it. Oh, probably. Blame everything on Odin, why don't we? I mean, you know, he is technically the leader of the Pantheon. It's probably his responsibility one way or another. So what we got in the chest? What did I miss?
You built it all yourself?
Did he? Really? Okay, so I missed a forged iron somewhere. Well, that's disappointing. And yet somehow I wasn't able to go back and check for it. Perhaps there are regions I no longer have access to? I wonder how that works. Anyway, hello, Brock.
And how's life been treating everyone's favourite Azure Vulgarian?
Azure
The
Vulgarian.
fuck you call me?
Exquisite.
Yeah, pretty much. He does live up to that title immediately. And that's all we have to say to Brock, so that's fine. Let's see. So, doors.
If you mean to set out, you'll need to tell Sindri.
Okay, so that's the exit. I guess that makes sense.
Time he explained what he needs my help with.
Right, that does seem important. Yeah, this does seem like a place that was probably built by Sindri, although I'm
See?
surprised that...
I knew you wanted a snack.
I wanted a what now? Is there even a snack here? There's a cheese. Can I have it? I can't have it. Because I'm trying to prove that I don't want a snack. Oh, there's sausages as well. Well, it's alright, I can't have anything. I probably can't punch this, can I? No, I'm absolutely not allowed to attack in here. I guess that makes sense. Sindri would not be having with that. Not that he could really stop me, but you know, we're probably...
Hey, come see.
Sure. We probably would do well to stay in their good graces, is all I was going to say. Anyway, was this not the right room? Atreus, is this my room? This might be my room. Perhaps the next one over is Atreus's? Yeah, there we go.
I guess this is where they store the food. Nice to have options if I wake up hungry.
Right. Going through adolescence and all that, I'd imagine that's a thing that happens regularly. I probably am intimately familiar with that particular issue. Although I guess you do provide a lot of the food yourself, don't you? Since you can hunt. I mean, I could probably hunt too, but I'd rather make you do it. What good are sons for,
Finding
right?
everything all right, I hope?
Oh, probably. So what's all this that you got here? Don't feel like actually talking
How
to you,
do we
apparently.
unlock the realms?
Let me just touch
You'll
your
just need
stuff.
something from back at the workshop.
Ah.
Follow me, and be sure to bring the head.
Yeah, okay.
So, where exactly is Tyr being held?
He's imprisoned in a mine somewhere. That's all we know so far.
Gotta look at the codex. Just a second, Sindri. You just showed up in it for some reason. Let's see here. Friends. Sindri, there he is. On our journey to Jotunheim, Sindri proved himself a capable blacksmith and valuable ally. Now he has been helping Atreus in his search for Tyr. I am unhappy that this was done without my knowledge, though it is better Atreus was not alone on this path. I will attempt to spare the dwarf my wrath. It may not be easy. Yeah, well. Never really gotten along with Sindri that well in the first place, have we? He's very meticulous and cleanly and, not so much Kratos.
The realm is full of mines, you realize. You'll need help narrowing it down.
Presumably, yes.
Oh, you should talk to Durlin.
Who's
Durlin.
Darlin?
He's a cousin of ours, sort of. Works for the city on safety issues. Should have access to all kinds of information on mines.
All right.
And I know he's no friend of Odin.
Does Odin have friends?
That's why your mother sought his help when she was trying to whip up a rebellion.
Oh.
Ready?
Well, that
A
seems
rebellion?
relevant.
Did you know about that?
I did not.
There's
A
a
rebel
lot of things I
leader
didn't
and a
know.
new mom. Sounds like exactly what we need.
It does,
I
doesn't it?
think you missed the ta-da.
I did. We were talking.
Well, never mind.
What did you do?
I'll have this oiled up in no time. Meet you at the gateway outside.
Sure.
Rebel leader, Durlin? If that ain't giving a hound a haircut.
Huh?
What's wrong with giving a hound a
You-
haircut?
You just remember things however they pop into your bean, don't you? I suppose you think Durlin's just counting the days until a couple of strays show up looking for trouble.
What do you mean, Brock?
Will he help us or not?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, really?
It ain't old Brock's place to cast asparagations on my relation.
Asparagations?
This smudge sponger notwithstanding.
Right, right.
Ignoring you.
I thought you two got
Fine.
along better
Go
these days.
darken Durlin's door. See for yourself how it goes. Just be warned, he's not the friendly sort of dwarf folk you're used to.
Because you're so friendly.
He's cranky as all get out. And he talked funny, too.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a true study in contrast.
I figured someone had to point that out. Anyway, Sindri's working on a thing. What thing?
I've always wanted to see your home realm. Svartalfheim sounds unique.
Not much of a compliment.
Svartalfheim? Stupid Aesir name.
Sure.
We look like dark elves to you.
Well, what do you call
right.
it?
You call the realm something else.
Nidavellir.
Oh,
Which is also the name of the capital city, and where you should look for Durlin.
neither
Damn
Valir.
city's so full of Odin fuckers nowadays. It ain't hardly somewhere a self-respecting dwarf would show his face.
Uh-huh.
Harsh, but accurate.
Great. So, don't expect friendlies. Got it. All right, well, I guess, should we be on our way? Seems like we should be on our way. This away. Wait a second. Nothing changed in my room now that I've talked to Sindri and all that, has it? Probably not. There was nothing interactable before, but, you know, may as well check it out. Ah. Nice. Bearskin bed type of thing. It seems like it's actually, what, a couple of chests? Now, I don't know if you know my relationship with wooden furniture exactly, but you're lucky that I can't swing my weapons in here. Anyway, I guess maybe I'm the one who's lucky that I can't swing my weapons in here since I'm the one using it as a bed. Anyway, bye. How did you build something here,
Hear
anyway?
that?
Hear what? I was talking too much. I hear a lot of things. Dingly danglies, jingly janglies, that sort of thing. Yes, for sure. Oh. Okay. There's mushroom people. There's mushroom people, and I am allowed to swing my weapons again. Do I attack the mushroom people? I'm not sure that they've earned that kind of behavior, but they did scream at me. Well, they looked friendly enough, right? I can't even see their faces, though. They're too short. All right, I'll leave them be for now. I'll leave them be for just now, huh?
Are those some kind of dragons?
Huh?
They're so far, I can't tell how big they are.
We'll scoot over so I can lean over the edge here. I don't seem to be capable of leaning over the edge here, so, oh wait, those there! Wow, I don't know what those are exactly. They seem fuzzy for dragons, but certainly big. I don't know. Guess we'll soon find out, huh? So, gateway, huh? Well, let's make sure there's not any place else to go up here. Oh, hey, there's one of those little guys. Oh, I see. They've just got eyes in their stalk, essentially. Myconid types. Sure, fair enough. I'm guessing if they're actually friendlies that I can't actually hurt them, but I've played enough FromSoft games, which this is not admittedly, that I feel hesitant to just go ahead and punching them, so I'm gonna hold off for just now, alright? Alright, cool. Right, this way.
We'll just need to Bifrost in the head. Brock, do the touching.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
this would be the part requiring my assistance then.
Cool, thanks for looting
You
me
said it.
while I was standing
This
here.
device here has been crafted to your measurements.
What?
It'll help you get a better look at the problem with those Bifrost eyes of yours.
Uh-huh.
So, do I control this thing somehow then?
Oh, no. This is just to hold you in place while we shine this light in your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Cindy, you starting bastard!
Why is this being done? Wait, why is this the thing that we're doing? Are you just torturing him?
Open. Open now. I was really hoping not to use the eyelid clamps.
Do it.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Good.
Is that good?
Release.
Wait, he's a laser beam now.
That's our cue. Come on, hurry.
I'm coming.
What the heck?
Grassful of eggs, man. What was that for?
You'll see soon enough.
Oh.
Just there. That should do it.
Huh. Convenient.
See? No permanent damage.
Uh-huh.
I'll show you permanent damage, you wee fuck.
How exactly do you
Kratos,
tend to
throw
do
me at
that?
him. Horns first.
That's one way to do it. Can I do that, though? Well, I can pick him back up again. That's the first step along that particular journey. Let's try it. I'm not going to throw him, am I? No, of course not. Back on the butt with you. Great,
The
so...
Bifrost is broken.
Now that we've reconfigured these gateways to use Yggdrasil seeds, you won't need a travel table or a Bifrost lamp anymore.
Uh-huh. But the lamp was
I also
convenient.
used it for light.
Yeah, that.
Okay, good note. I'll figure something out, but first, come on. Let me show you how it works.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see. He broke the lantern. Got it. I gotcha. Okay. I forgot that was the Bifrost for a while there. So, lost my lantern, got an egg. Great.
Okay. Aim your key at the rune for Svartalfheim on the right.
Uh-huh.
And concentrate.
Sure. Yggdrasil Realm Seeds unlock access to new mystic gateways. Shine the light of Yggdrasil on Svartalfheim. Okay, sure, like this. Oh, okay, so I have to actually aim properly. Great. Now what? Ah, that. Gateway unlocked. Press X while hovering over the Wetlands Mystic Gateway to travel to Svartalfheim. Okay, done. There we go. Great.
This should take you to the wetlands outside Nidavellir City.
Wait,
just
you
make
pronounce
your
it...
way to the town square and ask for Durlin at the tavern.
I feel like you pronounced
sure
it
they'll know
differently
him
this
at the
time.
tavern?
Durlin's always been an inveterate inebriate. I suppose he might have completely changed, but in my experience,
Do you want to come with us?
Oh, I might drop in, but the wetlands are moist.
Right, right.
And the Grim are everywhere. Hostile, slimy, foul-smelling creatures.
The Grim.
But good luck.
Sure, thanks.
Wait, what?
I said good luck.
He did indeed. And off he goes. Right. So, I wonder what the Grim are. Exactly. He's not telling. I'm sure it's fine. We've dealt with worse, probably. Cool, well, off we go.
Do you feel that?
No.
What's that, lad?
Anything. Everything. It's warm.
Oh. I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? It almost... Oh, this is just rock. I see. It's not actually covered in snow, like I was sort of expecting at first. But yeah, you're right. It is warm here. That's got to be kind of nice. What are those?
We can probably use his boat. If I can just get it free.
I probably got you covered there.
Careful, lad.
Let me have a shot at it. Ah, there we go. Good job. Okay. And you're being attacked by... Oh, what are those? What is this exactly?
So bad.
I don't know. What are they? I just punched one to death. It wasn't so bad. Wretch. Let's have a look. Wretch. Oh, how I'd jump at the chance to smash these little blighters with that well-aimed hoof. This well-aimed hoof? What are you talking about? The stench they give off rivals a troll's bone and then some. On their own, they may seem an easy foe, but rarely are they seen without companions. A pack of wretches will quickly overwhelm even the strongest of enemies. Wretches thrive in wetlands. Find any body of water and they'll likely be nearby, basking in mud and filth, not doing any favors to their already unique scent. You'll need to be quick on your feet during an encounter with a wretch of any kind, and watch the teeth. This wasn't written by Kratos, was it? Well-aimed hoof. Who wrote this? Huh. Who do I know who has hooves for feet? I don't think I know anybody who has hooves for feet. The only person I've met is this stalker who I killed. So, I don't know who that was. Anyway. Wow, okay, so Atreus can just take them out, no problem. That's good to know. In the meantime... No, no thanks. Oh, took some damage. That's a shame. Alright, yeah, I see it. Thank you. Wow, just one hit. One hit takes care of him, huh? There we go, I finished that one off, and there's one for you, and oops, that's not such a good shot. Oops, one behind me again. Yeah. Anyway, you want to shoot that one? Thank you. Good job. There we go, and then one for you. Great. No problem. Oh, we got more. Yeah, you got that one? There we go. Great. We've done it.
I see we're already off to a lively start.
Indeed.
Atreus, you dropped your guard.
I got the boat free, though.
You did.
We can head through these channels when you're ready.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks, I suppose. Huh, rage crystal. But I'm already fully angry. I just didn't bother using it against the wretches is all. Hey, health. Now that's what I needed. Alright, anything else of interest in this little camp here? Aside from the pottery that it's obviously getting broken? And the wooden furniture, which, you know, never had a chance to begin with. There we go. That's more like it.
What's the chain in the water for?
Be a dwarven supply ferry.
Oh.
Said ferry appears to be missing.
That's on the other end, isn't it? It looks like it's right over there. But I suppose the controls are over there as well? Yeah, that would seem to make sense. Alright. I hear some jingly stuff, so let me just have a quick look around. Oh, that's the boat. Okay. Misunderstood where we were. Maybe it's in fact the rage crystal that's making the jingly noises? That could easily be the case. Alright. Boat time then, I suppose, yeah? Unless there was something else I missed. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, boat time. Atreus, in the boat. Or maybe? Yeah, there we go. No problem. I'm sure it's in fine condition, right? This random boat we just found lying around unattended.
I still can't believe Mom led a whole rebellion here.
You might be a little too
against
trusting on that one.
Odin, and never talked about it.
Well,
The fact that it didn't go well might have covered that notion.
yeah,
What your mother did before we met was her business.
that's fair.
Did you ever ask?
Alvanger wetlands. Do I seem the type to ask
Eyes on
questions?
the water. There are resources.
Are there? I guess there were in the past. Whoa, what are those things? Would those be the Grim? Oh, there's the resources you were talking about. Sure.
If you never asked Mom about what she used to do, what did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say, "Woman, guard the house.
I mean,
I will go to catch fish in the river," and
That's
then
not-
leave for 5 days?
No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I.
that's the only reason why not, right? Presumably. Okay, cool. What you got? Not telling? Rawhide. It was just left in the river. I'm sure it's in great condition. Ha ha. Hey, yeah, there are definitely things watching us and skittering about in a highly trustworthy fashion. Which way are we going? Map, you got any information for me here? They both lead to the same place, so I guess that means we got to go both ways eventually. I know how this goes. We'll just go in a big circle and see what comes of it. Yes, I did see all the skittering forms on the edges of on the shore. It's fine. They don't seem to be jumping into the river to attack us, in which case we're probably fine. Bonk. $44, thank you. Love how I can just absorb it through the hull of my boat. I seem to be very good at that, from experience in the past, I suppose. Well, we got some kind of a gate-looking thing here, and someplace I can park next to it. So let's park. Grab that chest and see if anyone wants to fight us for it. There we go, and bonk. Lovely. Gotta love the money. Gotta love money. Particularly now that I have dwarves to give it to and, you know, actually get some tangible results from money. Otherwise it just sort of sits around and makes jangle noises, you know? Oh, it's not a gate thing. It's just sort of like a defunct mechanism. I wonder what it was meant to do before whatever happened to this place.
Did you see that over there?
I didn't see the specific one you're talking about, but I heard it. And there have been a whole bunch of them leading up to this point. So unless it was something other than the standard, vaguely furry humanoid things that have been watching us the entire time, then no, I don't know what you're talking about. So what we got there? Grab it. More rawhide? Yep. River full of rawhide around here. What are those dwarves doing putting all the rawhide in the river? I ask you. Alright, who's making all the noises? Come on now. It's not even polite. We're just visiting. Come on. Thanks for the barrels full of money, though.
Blocking the channel.
Oh, is it?
I imagine if you can turn it, we should be able to get through.
Ah, wouldn't that be convenient? Guess we'll go the only place we can, then. And I'm sure we'll get jumped by all the furry guys with the tails and whatnot.
So these are wetlands, huh?
I mean, they do seem pretty wet.
Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
The smell is making my eyes burn.
Yeah, that'll happen.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Looks
so...
like the path continues on the other side of that geyser.
But if I try and jump through it, it's going to hurt? Is that the idea? Well, alright. No, it's not letting me try.
If only we were in Midgard. That water'd be frozen in the second.
Oh, hey, good point. Good point. Didn't even think about it. Didn't work as well as I thought. How about this?
You think freezing it would work?
I'm trying. Maybe if I throw the axe into the water?
What if you used your axe on it?
I'm working on it, honestly. Come on, give me a second. Give me a little credit. Didn't you see I was trying? There we go. Great. Got there eventually. Okay, and I suppose if I grab that back, the water starts up again? Yes, indeed. Instantaneously, even. Very efficient. All right, so we can go this way. Oh, runes. Okay, sure, let's go that way. That seems to be the bonus thing. This chest is locked with runic magic. Find and break the seals to unlock it. Okay, sure. Well, we got one there. Very well hidden. And we got one over there. There we go. Oh, hey, there were bird things. I guess we saw some of those when we came in. They look kind of reptilian, interestingly. Anyway, where's the last rune? That's a great question. Presumably it'll be visible from here in some fashion. Just because it's the first one, you know. but it'll probably be a little bit more cleverly placed than those other two were. Either that or I actually do have to go someplace else to notice it, I suppose. I'll break those. Because why not? But I don't actually... Hang on a second. Can I... Yep, it just shatters into feathers. I was just curious. Turns out, yes, I can in fact kill the reptile birds. Probably these two, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Nothing is safe for me. Terribly sorry about that. I'm doing science. Okay, so where's the third rune, though, huh? In the water? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, let's hop back over here and have a better look at it from over this way. Maybe I have to... Oh, you know, maybe I have to freeze this. Let's freeze this. See what comes of that. Okay. Ah, there it is. Great. Got it. So who are you? What do you have there?
Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven resistance.
Okay.
Ragnarok's Brassard, father of a few dwarves you may be well familiar with.
Okay.
Rock may be interested in getting these back.
Let me have a quick look at it. Hreidmar's Brassard. I can only pronounce it like Mimir just did. Hreidmar is known for two things. Firstly, he was one of the great armorers of Svartalfheim. Secondly, his sons are all dragons. That's right. Hreidmar fathered the dragons you now know as Regin, Fafnir, and Otter. Oh, wait a second. These entries are written by Mimir, aren't they? That's why he said he wanted to get a hoof in whoever, because he's like a satyr man, given the horns and whatnot. I don't remember his body so much, but maybe he did have hooves. So I shouldn't be reading these in Kratos' voice. I should be reading these in Mimir voice. But you don't want me to do my, what is it, Scottish accent? I don't have a Scottish accent. It's ridiculous. So we're just going to read them normally, all right? We're just doing that. Regin, Fafnir, and Otter. Wasn't a terribly good father by any measure, unless you directly rate one's paternal ability to the amount of fire that their sons can breathe anyway. But damn if he couldn't make a good set of plate mail. Odin wanted him to design the Einarjar's armor. Hreidmar obliged. By obliged, of course, I mean built a fatal flaw into the armor that would cause the breastplates to snap like stale bread from the slightest blow. About a dozen Einarjar died before the Allfather realized what had happened. They caught Hreidmar trying to escape through a realm travel gate. You can imagine what happened next. Great. Well, my voice kept trying to want to do Mimir voice anyway without the accent, and it just made me stumble all over my words. But at least now I know a lot of these entries are Mimir's. Yeah, probably. Cool. Got that thing. Can I just punch this to death? Yes, I can. Nornir chest unlocked. Lovely. What do we got here? Let's have a look. It's an apple with a thing inside it. It's an Eden apple, or it's an Ethan apple, I suppose. But it's an Eden apple. Hooray for maximum health increased. But oh wait, it did. For the first Ethan apple I ever found? That's surprising, I suppose. Huh. All right, cool. Well,
That's sturdy enough to climb?
What, that thing there?
Good old dwarven craftsmanship.
That means it's going to shatter immediately as soon as we try to climb it. But first, I have to start a new clip, because I don't exactly know where to leave off around here. We're in a new zone. I feel like this isn't a great place to leave off. Yeah, we'll continue a little bit. Let me do another clip. Hang on. Right, okay. I suppose I should read this new objective since it's here. We have arrived in Svartalfheim. The dwarves have left us far from Nidavellir. We will journey by boat. As we usually do, I guess. We do a lot of boating, it turns out. This particular father-son relationship has much boating. We do a lot of bonding over the boating. Boat bonding. Bond boating. You know how it is. Right, up you go. Let's see if it breaks when I touch it. Nah, we good. Great.
Tyr was a friend to the Giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met.
I mean, it seems
If
possible.
he was a part of the rebellion here.
I
It's
have no
certainly
idea.
possible. The god of war often advocated for the giants. Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright.
Sure.
Come on. There's got to be a faster way to get down there.
You mean, are we talking about... I feel like we've done ziplining before, like very recently? Sure, let's do it. Oh, hey, what the heck are these things? Cool, well, they're aggressive. We got that much going for them anyway. So, no. Okay. Right. Okay, cool. There. Okay, gotcha. So, the parrying thing definitely works. Hang on. I gotta just break this man. Okay, good. Does it count as a man? I'm not even sure. Grim. So these are the Grim. Got it. They're very lizard-like. I wonder what they're doing here. No, it's okay. I'm angry, so they can't really do anything to me, I don't think. Unless I misunderstand how the angry thing works. Oh, we got more? Dauntless Shield. Tap L1 at the last second to parry and attack and apply stun. Oh, that's amazing. So not only does it have the normal parry effects, but it also stuns them. That's super good. Great. Love it. So, beast scraps. Also good, I guess. Gotta love beast scraps. Oops, badly timed. That's what that was. Nope. Almost, but not quite. Huh. Yeah. We got it. No problem. Okay, so I should probably change to an actual weapon, huh? There we go. No, thank you. Nice. Okay, good. Okay. So that's the stun. That knocked him on his butt there for a while, huh? Convenient. Nice. Wow, man. You just knocked them flying after you've done the parry. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm planning on it. Wow, I just chopped that thing in half. Impressive, I guess. Hey, you're back. Welcome back. How about one of these? That do anything for you? Should finish it right there, and then whoop. Okay, press the wrong button. That's on me. Ow, he couldn't even see he was attacking, and I've died. Amazing.
Get up, brother.
I can't. I'm dead. Ah, it stinks. I don't know what I even did, but it wasn't good. I guess when I'm flailing my blades all about, it's actually kind of hard for me to see when they're attacking. All right, well, we got to do better than that, clearly. All right, so, no. Okay. So we can just use it as a standard shield. This is probably not as effective as the tower shield is going to be, huh? Okay. No, thank you. Okay, let's get back up there, please. Okay. No, I'm good, thank you. Okay, we're not good. Well, let's get angry and punch them for a while, shall we? I like to automatically punch them out of the air like that. It's pretty neat, gotta say. Great, so those three are dead. And I'm back to normal. Oh, I have to remember about my, yeah, I know, thank you. I have to remember about my, runic attack, yeah? That does seem important. Alright, so let's go ahead and use my runic attack. There we go. I suppose it's probably an AoE attack, so I should probably not use it just on one creature, generally speaking, huh? Okay. Nice face punch. Wow, how did you even come out of being knocked on your face into like a backflip? That's fairly impressive in a way. Okay, cool, thank you. So, I have to push it right as the yellow circle resolves, right? But it doesn't always work when I do that. I don't know. I'm still working on figuring that whole situation out, I'm afraid. It's gonna take some doing. Okay, yep, we're good, thank you. No, thank you. And, no, I wanted to attack the one who was trying to flip into my face, please. So I feel like that would be a no-brainer. Ah, jeez. How is it that they don't even care when I hit them with an axe? Yeah, I've got the difficulty set too high. I know, it's fine. I'll do better. Hang on. This is all far too embarrassing, I tell you what.
Watch your left.
There we go. Okay. Man, I just launched across the room. There we go. Okay. Go over here. Okay, where did you even come from? Oh, hey, nice. You're kind of just choking that one to death. Wow. Whoop. Gotcha. Why don't we just get angry? It's a little bit mature, I suppose. But it works out great, doesn't it? This one to death. Done. And I guess we're good. Okay, so let's just chuck this at you. Missed. Cool, even got an attack in. That's unfortunate. No! Wrong button. Why am I so bad at pushing the right button? Honestly. Just push the same button you've always been pushing at the right time and you don't take damage. It's amazing. Yes, I know, thank you. Okay, hang on a second. I'm just gonna read the codex entry and see if it helps. I don't know, maybe it'll help me focus or something. Grim, here we go. The Grim occupies the voluminous middle berth in the life cycle of Svartalfheim's hostile gas monsters, the teenagers of the species, for lack of a better word, violent, gassy teenagers. Among the most mobile denizens of the Nine Realms, the Grim can climb on almost any surface and burrow into the ground at disconcerting speeds, making them all too easy to lose sight of. Fortunately, they haven't developed the ability to fly yet. Great. That does sound like we're going to get flying Grims eventually around here, doesn't it? It sure does. Okay, so creatures are behind me. So you. Okay. Oh, look at how fast you are, how sneaky. No. Okay, okay. You can just stop. Yeah, cool, thank you. Alright. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? They're much sturdier than I give them credit for, and I don't appreciate it one little tiny bit. Let's have one of these. And let's go. I'm trying, man. That would have killed me if I hadn't picked up that crystal just now, but I also probably should have dodged it instead. It's okay, it's alright. Okay. What can we do here? What can we do here? There we go. That was a good hit. Didn't do that as much damage as I would like, but it did some. No thanks. Good, there we go. Now. I think when they're standing on the ground, I'm just at a disadvantage against them. They just can continue attacking regardless of what I'm doing. And I gotta bear that in mind. Shoot that one, please. Yeah, I got it, thank you. I think I got it anyway. Finish him, please. One more. There we go. Uh-huh. Good. Okay, and I took a hit for good measure. Wait, there's another one coming. I saw it. I saw it. There you are. Oh, 2 more coming. Great. And why not, huh? Why not even? Alright. I just got real worried about that other one attacking. There we go. There we go. Grabbing him. Good. Okay, and then you? You want some? Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? There we go. And now we just break you. Oh, you're not even dead. Well, isn't that nice for you? I chopped your head in half and you survived. How does that even work? There. Great. Chopped a chunk off of him and everything. How embarrassing. Why did that take 3 tries? 4 tries? I don't even remember how many it was. It was real bad. I probably should knock the difficulty down sooner or later, but not yet. Still being stubborn. Still convinced I can somehow pull this off. All right. Well, that went poorly, but whatever.
Okay, there's got to be some way to turn the wheel up here.
That does seem likely. Let's have a look. Wasn't that a shortcut that led us into that little skirmish that got me killed 3 times? I feel like it was. Oh, good.
Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up snout deep in cheek.
What did you want me to do?
Earthquake?
An occasional but not unheard of happenstance in Svartalfheim.
All right.
With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
I suppose that's true.
Think you can reach the wheel from here?
Oh, probably, but let me kick this thing first. What did that accomplish? Oh, it's just a way to climb up. Sure, sure, sure. Okay, sure. Anyway, reach the wheel. Done. And then we just pull the dang thing. Like that. And let's hope it turned to the amount we wanted it to. Hey, look, it did.
Oh, wow.
So convenient.
Good job getting it to lower exactly where we need it.
I know, right? I was pretty impressed. There we go.
Thinking, because it's so warm,
Uh-huh.
maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
That's
Aye,
possible.
lad. Fimbulwinter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
That only makes sense.
Weird that Fimbulwinter doesn't always make it winter.
Well, I mean,
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature.
Cassie.
Observe the
winter.
geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
Sure, okay. Fair enough, I suppose. So, it's not so much that it makes it cold, it just makes it different. Okay, sure. I can get behind that. Plus, I mean, like, if you go different places on the, you know, real-world globe, winter's going to look different depending on where you go. So it only makes sense, right? It only makes sense. Look at the fishes. I can't do anything about them. I hit them with a boat and nothing happened. But I was doing my best to hit them with a boat. You know, if you see a fish, you hit it with a boat. That's how it usually goes, right? I think. From what I know of boats. I think I have that right. So you want us to go under there?
Think we can fit under that bridge?
I mean, it's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze, but sure, we can try. Just keep your head down. Oh. Who's paddling? How did this happen? How is this working? Huh. Automatically progressing boat. That's convenient. Alright, sure, I guess. Oh, hey, we got those things here, too. I remember those. They're like stat upgrades, aren't they? Get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. Yes, good, thank you. Okay. Alright, Yggdrasil's Dew of Runic Power. A drink from the Dew of the World Tree brings lasting benefits. 2 runic increase. Good, good, love it. Looked like there was some sort of a blue ringy thing behind me. Over here. What is that? Is that just... Oh, it's just the sunlight coming between the rocks. I see, okay. That's not loot, turns out. Can't loot the sunlight. Would have if I could have. There we go. Slag deposits. Lovely. I could make that other shield if I wanted to, but I kind of don't. I like this one. Okay, we got more of those guys. Ought to go great. All right, here we go. Now then, have one of these, why don't you? And another one. Why? Because I hit the wrong button again. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to do that. Okay, we got more on the side. Of course we do. Why would it just be 2? Honestly, why would it just be 2 when it can be 3? Constantly 3. Always 3. So I just barely can't actually handle what's going on. There we go. Good. Got one of these. Good. And then... Oh, there's ghost things as well. Both of the things. The little things and the big things. Okay, good. Missed. Good dodge. Annoying. Good dodge. All right. Nope. Okay. Have one of these. All right. Did I take some? I still did take damage from that, didn't I? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not good, but, you know, we start over. It's fine. At least I'll start at full health this time. Okay, so I've got to get better at parrying. Period. I just do. There. That's the idea. As the circle goes away, just hit the button as the... Oh, we got one. Right. As the circle starts going away, you hit the button, and then you get the parry. That's how it works. Uh-huh. No. There we go. Okay, we're getting a little better. We're starting to learn. Okay. There, one of those. Good, hit 2 of them. That thing's dead. Couldn't ask for more. We got more coming? Of course we do. Of course we do. There we go. And get my... Wow, no. That's not what I was going for. There was a flag in the way. I got disoriented. I'm terribly sorry about that. All right. Nope. How about you? You want one? Okay, I messed it up. I hit it too early. Gotta wait till the yellow circle goes away. I know that. I know it, but I still did it wrong. Okay. Ouch! I just got killed by the little thing. That's really ignominious. Right. Have one of these. I'm out of patience for you. How did it even get here in time, honestly? I know they're fast, but do they have to be that fast? Alright. I lost the stun meter. I couldn't keep track of my target. Gotta get better at this. There's just too many. I'm always focusing on the wrong one. There we go. Oh, you got that one under control? Okay, sure. Hang on. I know. No, thanks. There we go. Wait, I'm still not dead. Alright, shoot that. Not that one. The little one. I wanted you to kill the little one. That's okay, though. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Alright, and then you die. Great. And then we frost up our weapon, and why is there another one? Why are there so many of the little things? Honestly, I know they're supposed to be swarms, but is it really that necessary? Come on now. Oh, we got another one of those things. Great. Okay, cool. So we do that. You're choking this one, so let's... Come on. No, messed it up. Get out of the way. No, and they still just follow me and slash me open. Every time. No, don't care. Chop in bits. Wow, I just knocked you into the rocks. Very impressive. But at least if you stun them like that, you get some health out of my thing as you rip them to shreds, which is nice. Great. Good. Well, at least we survived that time, Wasn't a pretty fight, but it worked. That's all I can really say. I'm learning. I am learning. It's just taking a while. So we just got off the boat. So there are 2 ways to go. Atreus wants to go this way, or he wants to look at this thing first. Sure, let's look at this thing.
They cap those geysers?
Apparently, yes, they do. Gotcha, so that's a thing. But instead, I'm going to go this way, because there's clearly a way to climb up over here. And I want to know what it is first. Oh, we got more. Of course we do. Bring it down here. better fighting zone down here. So say I. Here, have this. Now we're gonna switch to these weapons, and that guy won't be in the fight, see? He won't be in the fight. Just grab him. There we go. Good. And then, there we go. And then we're gonna just put some more fire into him until he ignites, and then we're gonna switch to the axe, call it back, and there we go. We're gonna try and make use of this ability that I've got, right? We're gonna freeze you, and then we're gonna switch to the other weapons, and they do more damage to you because you're frozen. Remember that. That's very important.
Those things are everywhere.
You're not wrong. Okay, so that leads me to believe there's gonna be more of that direction. So why don't we just uncap this geyser for now? And that.
I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach.
So I need to cap that one? Is that the idea? More water pressure by closing off this option? What happens if I just... Nah, I can't reach it from here, okay. Well, what happens if I freeze this one? Right, that one gets more aggressive about everything. Well, great. See if we can get to high ground and do exactly that thing then. Freeze the top geyser, I might be able to get that from here. Let's try it. There we go, perfect. Look at that, solving puzzles.
Moving and the gate's coming down.
Great.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
I suppose.
Back to the boat.
Sure. Seems good. Nothing else up here? Nothing else up here. Well, that's fine. Can I call my axe back now, or is that going to ruin everything? Apparently it's not going to ruin everything. Well, great.
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Rock and Cinder,
But I've heard they're
it's
not.
hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest.
Can't imagine why.
Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite dangerous.
Which is the opposite
Maybe
of
they just
safety,
need a
it turns out.
couple of gods
Opposite.
to come along and take the fight to him.
Atreus, that is not why we are here.
That is true.
I was only joking.
He
It's
wasn't.
not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
Yeah, true, I suppose. But it's probably going to wind up happening anyway. You know how it is. For one reason or another, I'll wind up getting involved and kill everybody. You know, after dying a few times myself. Just for good measure. You gotta die a few times before you kill everybody. It's only common sense. Smash that. How come there's so much more hack silver in the barrels here in the Dwarven realm? It's almost like it's a higher level realm than the one we came from, huh? Almost. So I can go through there, but I'm looking for some place to park around here, if at all possible. Well, wait, where am I trying to get? Let's find out. That way. Okay. So, in fact, I should try and check out that little hole over there, because it's probably something bonus-wise, It seems quite likely, anyway. Here we are. Back through there, please. So I think the idea is that Kratos gives it one big row and then leans back and inertia just takes care of it. But I kind of disbelieve. It's a good thought, but I don't think it would actually work that way. But whatever,
Right.
it's fine.
This place is wrecked.
Is
And
it?
Yes, I am staying alert. There are probably tons of those Grim around.
I mean, that doesn't seem likely. There's also a tree I can swing at them if they do show up. So that's nice anyway, Oh, I can hear them already. Where are they, though? Oh, there they are. Found them. Well, let's see how my health is doing. Oh, wow, there are a ton of them. You were not wrong. 4 at a time, huh? Well, it doesn't make me happy. And one of them looks like it's a higher level creature of some sort. Sorry about that, Trace. So we're looking for runes, but I'm guessing we'll have to engage the Grims if we want to deal with the runes anyway. So there it is here. I wonder what this is accomplishing. Anything? Probably something, but I can't exactly tell what at the moment. Well, clear away some of the pottery, because that's, you know, an important measure to be taken. Come on, Kratos, you can do it. There we go. See, and it was worth $10 even. Totally worthwhile. Oh, I get it. It's one of those ones where you rotate the thing with the runes on it, and you just have to, oh, okay, they saw me. Well, isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? One of them seems to be poisonous as well. My absolute favorite. Yeah. I figured. Okay, good. Good. Okay, they really don't care when you hit them in the face with an axe, and that really bothers me, honestly, because that's most of what I do is hit things in the face with axes. All right, let's just add one of these for you. Okay. Indeed, the runic attacks are interruptible, it turns out. They are 100% interruptible. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? I'm probably full health, right? I certainly am. Wasn't that just super convenient? Yeah, I know, thank you. Find 3 spinners and turn them to match the symbols by throwing the axe at the paddles. Yep, got it. Thank you. Alright, so what we gotta do here is freeze that, and then we can see which symbol it is. We want, triangle, double triangle, N. Alright. But I can only turn these things with the axe, correct? I'm guessing that this doesn't do a thing? Yeah, of course not. Of course not. So, do that, and then we freeze it again. N was one of them, wasn't it? But it's not that N, is it? It's a capital looking N, rather than a lowercase looking N, so not that one. There we go. And, what do we got? Single triangle. So that one is good to go. Hey, and there's a bucket. Great. Sorry, Trey was just kicking you around all over the place here. Alright, shattered runes. I still don't know what those are for, but I'm sure it's very convenient. There we go. Got that. And then we're going to rotate this. R, that's not right, so one more. Oh, come on, you can do it. B, or a double triangle thing, as I put it earlier. But that said, this is all completely worthless if I can't beat the what's names, the creatures. I can't remember what they're called all of a sudden. What is this? Why did I get experience for that? Oh, did I kill something with it? I must have. Yeah, cool, thank you. I must have accidentally hit someone with that rock and then got some experience for it. That's pretty silly. There we go. And then... Sorry. Total miss. There we go, good. Best area updated for wretches, huh? Well, what's new? Wretches will surely try to swarm and surround you. Area impact strikes like the blade's heavy attack should quickly dispatch them. R2. I see. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. Probably should have thought of that. You're right. Wow, big glowy chest. Nice. What do we got in here? Deadly obsidian handles. Blades attachment. Handles that feed the chaos that resides in the blade themselves. Filling a foe feeds the Spartan rage within. Well, like, actually, does it, in fact, cause you to gain more rage? Because I like that. Great. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Maybe that means I should also emphasize using the blades a little bit more? Yeah, okay. I'll try it. Oh, hey, there's the last rotatey thing. There we go. Now the chest opens. So let's go open it. And see if those, I can't even remember what they're called all of a sudden. The creatures around the corner. See if they even notice. They didn't! Well, isn't that convenient? Ah! It's a rage horn. Horns of Bloodmead. Collected enough horns of Bloodmead. Maximum rage increased. Hooray! Extra angry! And plus it also topped off my rage, which will be very handy when I fight these things over here, which I'm going to do because I'm not a cop-out. Let's do it. Alright. First things first, let's freeze the big fella. That didn't work at all. You want to try that again? Nope, poison. Don't like it. Okay, so it's not working because I'm just bouncing it off of them and I'm not actually freezing anybody, right? That's what's going on here. Okay. Oh, wow, they're fast when they want to be. I really don't like it at all. Okay, you. Nope, no, I know. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Wait, there's the thing behind me. Oh, I got angry. I didn't even mean to, but it worked out. This actually should help a lot because I keep tending to die in these fights. Focus on the poison one. That'll work. Good, it's dead. Cursed Grim. Great. Okay. Alright. Where are you? Hang on, I'm going to grab this tree. Hold on, I'm grabbing a tree. There we go. And there's more! I got experience, but there's more anyway. Haha! Love that. Definitely didn't expect that to be the end of the fight and therefore use the tree on them. Or anything like that. Surely not. No thanks. All right, let's light you on fire a little bit, yeah? Level 3. Is that gonna be okay? Are we gonna be all right? I don't know. I can't tell. Hang on. Would you stop it? I'm trying to do a thing over here. I'm trying to learn how to play, and you're just spitting poison in my face, and I don't appreciate it a lot. At all. Ugh. How are you so good at aiming, huh? How dare you be so good at aiming? Shoot that one, please. Thank you. And I missed. It's okay, though. I got him in the back. How did you even know I was there? I know I'm not that subtle, but still. It seems a little uncalled for. At least these ones react when you hit them in the face with an axe. I appreciate that about them. No thanks. Have one of these. Oh. Come on, man. Is this the clinging to the wall thing you were talking about? It is indeed. Okay, cool. Well, that's convenient. That you can just, you know, undo that particular process. All right, you're frozen, so now we do some fire damage to you. Great. Perfect. Could have gone worse. Did go worse once, but could have gone worse in general. Hooray. Let's just make sure there wasn't anything else that we missed down there, because I really didn't get a good look at the room, on account of it was filled with poison guys. Well, you know, there was one. But that's quite full enough for the likes of me. Alright. Just a bunch of mossy-looking trees, which conveniently look a little bit poisonous, don't they? In their own way. They do. Okay, listen. This is getting out of hand. Basically, I just continued exploring the new zone. And I'm having a good time, but we do need to end the episode eventually. So I guess we're just going to end it here, which is a bit of an anticlimax, but I guess I opened that runic chest, huh? And I did manage to do a fight without dying, although I did die once, but, you know, the follow-up fight to that one, I didn't die. So that's, like, almost progress. Eventually I'll learn to play the game, and then won't die so constantly. I'll also get some more runic attacks eventually, I have to assume, and that will probably help too. But in any case, for right now, we're going to leave off here. So thank you for watching, and next time we will, I guess, keep looking for that one dwarf we were supposed to look for. I haven't seen a single dwarf around here, but, you know, presumably they're around somewhere. Guess they just don't hang out in the wetlands? I have no idea. Not my problem. I'll see you next time.